Right, that might be a bit better. So, looking like the last of the people off of there now is the 1 o'clock. So, I'll tell you what, we might get rid of the first one. Let's say my apologies for it being a little bit delayed. Sometimes you can't help that. And there we go. Thank you, Matt. Right, so stairs, doors closed now. Steps being moved away. Yeah, so we'll probably just, it's probably going to be better, guys, having it as one stream, because it looks like it's all coming up. You can probably see. Wonderful. So the doors are closed. Kevin Mottershaw, hello to you. John Grinham, I wish that they would do it to Concord, but I don't think it's going to happen. Such a shame. Sam Greener, thank you so much for your support, Sam. Smell of jet fuel is incredible. Yeah, that's it, one curve. Beacon light now starting to flash. Beautiful. So lights flashing, getting ready to go. Wade in, John. You already had the start of it. Mr. Aviation, they're starting now. The beacon lights are flashing. We just had a spin on engine 4. Remember, just be patient, guys. Sounds like the APU running. Matt Smith, old is gold. I do remember that. These are older aircraft, guys. Very old aircraft. Bombay doors. Ah, Terry. Sci-Fi Chris, Bombay doors have reopened once again. We did have the spur up of engine 4. So we're just waiting. No, it's Staker. So potentially maybe problem. Looks like they've got to put. We're just doubly making sure. Jean-Claude. Hello to you. They might have to go back and reboard the aircraft just so one of the engineers can double check. So guys, with these old aircraft, you have to make sure things are good. Robert Mendes. So once again, engineer reboarded. Beacon lights are on. DD. So we've got the fire and rescue next to us. So obviously they have to be here on site just to make sure that if anything goes wrong, they can put any of the fire out. But the beacon lights are flashing. They've just gone back on board the Nimrod. Grumpy, hello to you from Dallas, and Kerry and Haverinati Bower. With old aircraft, things are never as they seem. Sci-Fi Chris, correct, they do have the extinguishers there, but obviously fire and rescue going to need to be there. No, Keith, it doesn't. As I say, I'd much rather things be done properly, and even if we have to wait, I'd much rather it all be done properly to get the best out of it, even if you have to just wait. But something like this, not exactly simple. Could be sci-fi. Stunning machine though. As you can probably see, guys, we're just waiting. Engineers had to go back on board the Nimrod. Robert Mendez, thank you so much, Robert, for your support. Incredible support. Kevin Mottershaw, correct, it is. So people come along and support this, or they try to at least. So engineers going under the bomb bay doors. Could be potentially the bomb bay doors, something holding that. Yeah, this is the thing. As I say, I found this purely by having a look online. So yeah, it looks like engineers have gone underneath. Let's double check the bomb bay doors. Few engineers obviously looking around the Nimrod before she starts. Yeah, Mark Buck. Yeah, Matt Smith potentially. I say we've got a couple of engineers now underneath the underneath in the bomb bay. And obviously, guys, you have to understand it that these things, they're looked after to the best of the ability and what they've got, but they don't always work perfectly. Les Donaldson, let's see it. Ah, right. Engineer just gone back up, or heading back up. John, it was last month, I believe. I think they said they try to they do an engine run once a month. There we go, another engineer out. Sounds like an APU. Yes, it is. Here we go. Oh, wow. and the thumbs up from the engineer. Starting 3. Woo! Wow, I think I need I think I need some new ears. Well, and the wind nearly blew the camera off as well. Goodness me. Matt, it was. Again. Wow, my ears. Goodness me. That was incredible. Yeah, definitely new ears needed on that. That spool up on engine 2. That was pretty incredible. Mark Burgess, do you know what? I think we've done pretty well with the special stuff. A few weeks, the Vulcan, Air Force One, the Greyhound, the Nimrod. Silence is deafening now. If you do want to download that, please do. Obviously, come to the second part of the stream though, guys, because you've got the longest part of it. So, the first stream, even though that we was a bit delayed, I'm quite happy now that we finished up and done on this on here. But what a wonderful 37 minutes of just pure, beautiful power. Just absolutely incredible. I don't know what to say about that. The Vulcan was loud, but goodness me, I think we may have to come up here once again when they do another run. So I think, I said that the stream was only going to be, what, an hour? We managed to stretch it between about an hour and a half, or an hour and 37 minutes, which is not too bad. But I think we can finish up there, guys. Please do, if you want to download and come back to this amazing sound. I'm going to go and put it on as soon as I'm home on the surround sound and go from there. So that was absolutely brilliant. Fantastic. Now you can just about bear in mind what that potentially would have been like standing next to that at RAF bases. I miss our icons of aviation. I sincerely do. But that was incredible. Honestly, I want to say a massive thank you to the preservation team here of XV232. They have been amazing here this morning. Got here about 9 o'clock this morning. They've really looked after me. As I say, I wasn't invited down, guys. I came down because I found this, and I haven't heard a Nimrod for a long time. So being able to do this and share it all with you is just brilliant. I don't know what to say about that. I'm definitely going to have that on rewind. So, big massive thank you to the mods finishing up the week. Another great week of special shows on here. Obviously, we're going to do it once again next week, which will be fantastic. Matt Smith, could you imagine it? Goodness me. But yeah, obviously, guys, if you want to come up to the next Nimrod engine run, please do. Go and follow XV232 on Facebook if you've got Facebook. I think the tickets were on Eventbrite as well. So type in the Nimrod and you can come up here, guys, and get a wonderful view once again of all of this. So do you know what? Fair play to these guys. It's much like the Vulcan, just people that are in love with aviation history, and we're able to do this. So Brilliant, brilliant stuff. I really do hope you've enjoyed some of the special stuff that we've done this week, guys. Makes a change to going to the same airports. So I really, really do hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to leave it there. I'm going to take the trip back to Essex now, and I'm going to go and have a few beers in a couple of hours once I'm back. Other than that, guys, we will see you next week. But until then, have a fantastic rest of your weekend. We will see you again very, very soon. Be safe, take care, and enjoy. Have a great one, guys. See you all later.